Yellow Productions presents
a video review of the JW Marriott in Los Angeles, California at the LA Live Complex. I'm Chris, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this hotel, the neighborhood around the hotel, the common areas, the inside of one of the rooms, and we'll conclude with a room review. The first thing to know, this hotel is located right near the Staples Center, the Los Angeles Convention Center in the LA Live Complex. It's a neat complex with restaurants and shops, and it's cool to walk around the 2 or 3 blocks of the hotel. Parking at the hotel is all valet parking. It's $49 a night in 2016. There are some surface lots around here that have cheaper rates at night. If you don't have a nice car, then maybe you could go for one of these lots for $30 a night. We chose to do the valet parking at the hotel. JW Marriott is a big glass tower with 21 floors. It's adjacent to the Ritz-Carlton right there, which has some of the upper floors. The JW Marriott is a big hotel with about 1,000 rooms, but it doesn't have as huge of a hotel feel as I would think for one that has quite so many rooms. Just below the 2 hotels is this really neat complex. At nighttime it lights up. They got all these big screens. It is anchored by a bunch of restaurants, a bowling alley, the Microsoft Theater. In the back is the Los Angeles Convention Center, and just over here is the Staples Center. So really convenient if you're going to a concert or an event. If you're staying in downtown LA for touristy things, the JW Marriott is within walking distance of the US Bank Tower, where they have the OUE Sky Space. Check it out, I've got a video on it. They have a sky slide at the top of that building and a neat observatory up there. All right, now let's take a look at the common areas inside. After you come into the hotel, you enter into the 2-story open lobby. Check-in is performed at these desks right here. When I got here, check-in was quick and efficient. Behind the check-in area is the lobby lounge. Behind it, there's the lobby bar for a little bit more trendier cocktails. Behind the lounge is Ford's filling station, where they serve breakfast, complimentary for Gold and Platinum members on weekends because the concierge lounge is closed. Over in the adjacent Ritz-Carlton, there's also the Wolfgang Puck 24 restaurant. And if you're not feeling like a full breakfast, good news, there's a Illy coffee shop. Right underneath where I was standing, couldn't see because I was on top of it, is the concierge desk and the Boulevard shop, gift shop. On the second floor, because the JW Marriott shares the building with the Ritz-Carlton, is the Ritz-Carlton Spa. And then just down the hallway this way is the JW Marriott Gym. I guess they assume if you're staying at the JW Marriott, you'll be walking on treadmills, and if you're staying at the Ritz-Carlton, you'll be getting a massage. A nice touch in the gym. They have complimentary apples, cold bottles of water, and cold towels. Outside on the 4th floor is a really neat rooftop swimming pool that's illuminated in some really neat LED lights from these big signs on the side of the hotel. There are a couple of cabanas over here that you could rent in the daytime, and there are a number of chairs over here that you can sit and enjoy the sun. Kind of a neat thing if you stay here on a busy night at LA Live is to walk over kind of to the back corner over here, and then you can see the hustle and bustle of LA Live just down below. On the 4th floor, just inside from the pool, is the JW Marriott Executive Lounge, which is open Monday through Friday for breakfast, appetizers, honor bar, and desserts. Now that we've seen around the hotel, let me show you around one of the rooms. This is room 1358, a king-size room on the 13th floor. We start as you come in the door. Right here to the left is this very interesting orange cabinet. Inside the orange cabinet is nothing, just a great place for you to put your stuff on some cool orange shelves that are quite noisy. There's a little coffee machine, the JW Marriott Griffin box here that has some coffee blends, some Taylor's tea, cups, sugar, all sorts of things you need to make coffee. Over here on the right are 2 water bottles, 2 water glasses, and the very interesting glass ice bucket for the room. Okay, as we come in a little further in the room, on the left is the bathroom. We'll get over there in a second. This is the closet inside this cabinet right here. If we open up the closet, it's actually illuminated if you open up both these things. There's a robe, my t-shirt I was wearing earlier, safe, iron, standard closet amenities. If we come into the rest of the room, here on the right-hand side is a nice luggage rack. There is the king-size bed over here, and we'll come back and I'll introduce you to some of my traveling stuffed animals that joined us for this trip. Over here on this side is a very nice white iHome clock. You can plug your iPod in. It's got these, I always like rooms that have these lights here, nice mood lighting that you can set up at night so the lights aren't too bright. Big king-size fluffy bed. Over here is a very modern looking nightstand, one drawer. There's also this big yellow Chase lounge. Looks like I could be at a psychiatrist to tell them all my problems. Still trying to get in touch with my inner child. Okay, outside the window, looking out here, is the LA Live district. There's a really big screen. There's the Staples Center, the Microsoft Center, and the swimming pool just down below. There's a small table over here that has 2 magazines on it. It has Kiplinger's Money Magazine, and it has JWM, which I'm assuming is the JW Marriott magazine. There's a big marble top credenza thing here that has a desk on it that if you want to, you can pull out the desk a little bit, which is nice to give you a lot of big working room. There's a flat screen television. There's a few drawers. They give you an Ethernet cable in case you need one to plug in your computer. And in here is the room's little in-room refrigerator that comes empty, but I've put some fabulous Costco waters in. Costco water keeps you hydrated for cheap. Costco, if you're watching this, I didn't get any money from them, but I wouldn't mind. I'll be happy to promote your other fine products, like larger bottles of water. Okay, so let's talk about the animals here before we go into the other room. So, many of you who watch us regularly know Topher. Hello. Chris plus Topher. We make Christopher. There's our traveling poos that came from Tokyo. This is Winifred, and this is Freddie. And here we have Mr. Feifei. He's a friendly rabbit. Say hi, Feifei. Hello. Now that we've said hello to our stuffed animal friends, let me show you the final part of the room. Over here is the bathroom. The bathroom continues the orange and white theme. There's the toilet over here. There's a painting on the wall that is those orange and red color. The sink is white. All of the little accoutrements here are orange. This one has the individually wrapped Q-tips and some cotton balls. There's towels, hair dryer, extra toilet paper down here. It has the aromatherapy shampoos and body washes, which are actually some of my favorite body washes that hotels have. The Kleenex box with a very nice decorative thing. And over this way is the large walk-in glassed-in shower that looks very nice. Looking forward to trying that out shortly. Okay, well now it's the next morning. We've all had a very good night's sleep in the room, and it's time for us to do our room review. But before we do that, I just want to talk to you about breakfast. We just had breakfast down at Ford's filling station down in the lobby. Full American breakfast for Gold and Platinum members on weekends. It was quite a good standard American breakfast. Good pancakes, good waffles. I didn't have the pancakes. They say they have them. Good French toast, real maple syrup. Ketchup that comes in little glass bottles. So it was a high-end traditional American breakfast. No wild and crazy stuff, but all the food they had was pretty good and pretty tasty. Also, it was a nice open and airy space in the breakfast restaurant, not too crowded. Okay, so let's talk about the room itself. I think we had a pretty good night's sleep in the room. It was quiet. The air conditioning was cool. We didn't hear any noise from the hallway, any noise from any adjacent rooms. The bed was comfortable and soft. The pillows were good. They weren't too lumpy. And so overall, we are going to give this hotel 4 Tophers. Dun 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 dun. And so why 4 Tophers? Well, as I just said, we like the hotel. It's a nice hotel. It has a good feel to it. Everything seems pretty new, pretty well kept. Everything was clean. The service we had was good. So the question is, why not 5 stars? Well, it's not stars. We don't give stars. We give Tophers. Why not 5 Tophers? Because it's in downtown Los Angeles. You can walk like 2 blocks away, but this isn't really a destination that you're going to do a whole lot of touristy walking or even business walking. You'll pretty much be staying here and then driving or taking some transit for wherever you want to go. Another hotel for comparison that you can walk to a lot of stuff from is the Hyatt Manchester Grand in San Diego. I'll have a link to that here at the end, but that's in San Diego. It's in the Gaslamp District. You could probably park your car there and do touristing for a couple days without ever having to use it. But if you're coming to downtown Los Angeles for work or for pleasure, for something at the Staples Center or something at the LA Convention Center, I think the JW Marriott at the LA Live complex is a really great place to stay. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like them every Sunday, then please subscribe or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+. Thanks, and you might enjoy watching one of these other videos. And one of them is the video review of that Hyatt Manchester Grand in San Diego. Check it out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.